Let's hear from some of John's colleagues now on his retirement.
He's the most unique human being I've ever met in my life. The biggest compliment I can give anybody is that he's an original. There will never be another John Sterling. There just can't be, and that's the biggest compliment. Every day was a unique, funny, strange, wonderful experience.
I love the guy. He was great to me. He's always been great to me, and that's why it was an emotional phone call that we had on Saturday, because if you listen to him, Meredith, he doesn't sound like he's 85. He has defied Father Time when it comes to his voice, and he's just amazing. He still sounds sharp. If you listen to the last game he did, the Grand Slam by Giancarlo Stanton, still right there, has a great rhythm. He's a great broadcaster, so I tried to talk him out of it, as I said, but he would have none of it.
His voice is legendary. His calls have been legendary. You know, as many of you know, like, you know, I grew up listening to Harry Callis and Richie Ashburn. I was the kid falling asleep, like many of you, to the radio. Like, I have a romantic relationship with baseball on the radio, and you know, I'm bummed out about it, sad about it, but certainly just want him to be in a good spot and healthy moving forward, and know that, you know, obviously this is the right time and the best thing for John. So he'll be forever connected to the Yankees and a voice of for generations. You know, there's so many amazing calls, and you know, I probably, in my own way, imitate him at some point every day, making a call about somebody, you know, non si può, like, I mean, all of it. So he's going to be missed. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to hopefully celebrating him properly this weekend. But what an amazing life and career he's had. And hopefully now he can, you know, have a good quality of life moving forward.
I was saddened, you know, just, you know, what John's meant to, you know, Yankee baseball, you know, all around the country, and, you know, to the broadcasting. It's tough to put into words, you know, because my parents, they listen to the radio. They, you know, love Susan and John going back and forth, you know, even going back and listening to some historic homers or, you know, big moments in Yankees history. And, you know, hearing John there, that's, he's going to be missed. He's going to be missed.
Do you have a favorite home run call of his over the years?
Well, probably the first one, because I was sitting there next to him in the radio booth, and Bernie Williams hit a big home run. And all of a sudden, he go, "Burn, baby, burn." And I looked at him, and then, you know, people started, like, shouting that back at him, and Bernie liked it as well. And the fact that people started shouting it back, it became a cottage industry. He signed baseballs with different calls on it. So that's probably my favorite, because it was the first.
There's a couple, because I know the stories about them. One of my favorite one was that he got a letter from somebody. They wanted him to stop saying A-bomb from A-Rod, and then A-Rod told him that his mother loved it. And so John said, well, if A-Rod's mother loves it, I'm not going to stop. And the other one, I love Georgie Juiced one, obviously, Robbie Cano, Don't You Know? But the first one, I'll never forget Burn, Baby, Burn, because it just came out so instinctively, and it was just great.
I always think of him at the end of games when the Yankees win, going through as the Yankees win.
Do you know I've never seen that? Because I'm always downstairs. I have never seen him stand up. I saw it on film. I have never been there live when John goes into his Yankees win. I've never seen it.
I like the subtle, it'll be 1-2, there it goes deep left. Like, just the instant rise into it, and then where it's going to go from there. I love all those calls. I go back and make sure I listen to them when I know somebody's got a big hit or a big home run, whatever it may be. I'm going to absolutely miss that. There it goes deep left. I love that.
He was so witty, smart, like, just the home run calls he comes up with. You know, we'll be sitting on the bus whenever we trade for somebody new, or, you know, somebody's first game. You know, we always kind of go back and forth. Like, hey, what's John going to come up with this time? What's he going to use? And you go, the last name, the first name, how's he going to do this? And, you know, he always outsmarts us and comes up with something great that, you know, the fans love. We love as players listening to it. So, you know, John's a big part of this family, and we're going to miss him.
What are you going to miss most about seeing him on a daily basis in that radio booth?
just his quirkiness and things he would say. And, you know, he would come into the television booth at Yankee Stadium all the time. And just before we were, you know, going to tape the open, and he'd go, "How you doing, my boy?" And I'll just miss seeing him every day. But we were, you know, one of the last things that we said to each other on Saturday, you know, we're going to continue to talk all the time, John. And I said, "John, we'll talk forever."